Hey guys, today we're going to go over one of the easiest and cheapest ways to culture springtails. Springtails are the secret to maintaining a successful terrarium or vivarium as they eat mold and decaying organic matter. They're also a great food source for small reptiles, amphibians, and fish, so let's get started. First, we'll need a starter culture. If you're having trouble finding one and happen to live in Canada, you're in luck because you can get yourself a culture of white or tropical pink springtails shipped to any location in the country. If you live near Young and Steeles in Toronto, you can just contact me and arrange for pickup. I'll leave the link to my eBay, Kijiji, and Instagram in the description down below. Each culture contains at least 200 springtails, which is more than enough for you to seed your tanks and additional cultures. Next, you'll need a plastic container with a tight-fitting lid. Generally, the larger the container, the more efficient the culture will be in terms of reproduction. Today, we're going to be making a master culture of tropical pink springtails. In the lid, we're going to drill a hole about a centimeter in diameter to allow for airflow, and we're going to add some foam or mesh to prevent flying bugs from entering the culture. Now, I like to keep the substrate simple with just a layer of coconut fiber, some sphagnum moss to keep the humidity, and a bit of leaf litter. If we were doing this for white springtails, I might add a few pieces of lumped charcoal, and I would keep the humidity a bit higher. Speaking of water, if you want to stay on the safe side, use dechlorinated water, but I've been using tap water for the longest time and I haven't come across any issues. That being said, if your tap water quality isn't the best, I suggest bottled water or distilled water. Now all there's left to do is add your starter culture and feed some baker's yeast about once or twice a week. Decrease the amount of food you're feeding if you find that a lot of it remains uneaten by the time of the next feeding. You can try other food sources such as uncooked rice, fish flakes, or vegetable scraps, which all work well. However, in my experience, baker's yeast yields the best results and does not attract unwanted guests such as mites. Generally speaking, springtails are quite hardy and do not require very much attention at all. If you take basic care of them, your culture will be absolutely booming in no time. Anyways, that's all for today. Thanks for watching.